all doing today? Welcome back to the Racing Statistics YouTube channel for today's Monza Grand Prix qualifying session. This is going to be a really interesting session. How long to go? 12 minutes. Yeah, can you hear me, guys? I'm speaking to myself. Can you see me? Can you see me? I don't think you can see me. Okay, we're gonna work on that. Yeah, you can definitely hear me, but you cannot see me. Okay, well, we'll get that sorted out. Yeah. No problems. I was just checking if I had my camera on. Last week I forgot to turn it on for a few minutes there. But yeah, that's gonna be like 1,000 penalties today for pretty much everyone on the track. So it's gonna be a very interesting session, to say the least. I mean, it's the front row's probably already set. It's gonna be Leclerc leading from probably Alonso, because, well, Verstappen has a 5-place grid drop. Ocon has a 5-place grid drop. Perez has a 10-place grid drop. Bottas has a 15-place grid drop. Magnussen has a 15-place grid drop. Schumacher has a 15-place grid drop. Hamilton starts at the back of the grid. Sainz starts at the back of the grid. Tsunoda starts at the back of the grid. And then we are not going to have Albon here. We're going to have Nick de Vries actually today racing here because, well, Alex Albon has appendicitis, unfortunately. He's going to have to get his appendix taken out. So let's hope that it's good that this is the end of the triple header because probably he wouldn't be able to race next week either. Let's hope that the week after that he's already good to go. We see you now. Okay. Hello. Yeah. Hello. You like John Cena. We can see you. Nice. Thank you for the donation. And yeah, that's pretty much all the penalties. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 drivers with penalties. That's literally half the grid. Well, almost half the grid. I mean, plus minus 1 driver. But seeing as we're gonna get 19 competitive drivers today, I think that's pretty damn close. Finally, a Go Tiffy poll, says Jesus Tiffy. Thank you so much for the donation. Yes, probably a Jesus Tiffy poll. I mean, he's got a lot to prove today. He has to show that he's faster than Nick de Vries because, well, he's probably going to be replacing him coming into next year. Ryan, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you, Oblivious Trey? A lot less stuff that I have to do for university this week, so a bit less stressed out than last week. Last week was brutal. But yeah, this one's already much better. Stream more comfortable with commentary. Why didn't you have commentary before? In FP3, FP2, FP1, there's always a guy there. How is everyone? I'm doing good. How are you, San? But let's go Red Bull. I feel Max wins even from the back, says. I need to translate your name to see what. Let's see. Translate at google.com. Okay, so your name is literally Let's Celebrate Twice? Dubon Chukaja? Dubon Chukaja. Okay, thank you for your donation. Ferrari, after figuring out what the strategy is, they removed the Italians. Yes, the Ferrari strategy. Are they going to screw it up today? Do you think they're going to screw it up today, or are they just going to screw it up tomorrow? There's also going to be a lot of toes given out today because grid penalties. That's pretty much why. So there's a lot of people that are going to sacrifice their runs to give the guy behind, probably their teammate, a tow through this track, which, yeah, I mean, if this is your first time watching Monza qualifying, it's a shit show. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's a shit show. it's super entertaining though. What's your prediction for today's qualifying? It's very hard to it's gonna be really hard to see anyone apart from Leclerc taking pole position. I think P2 is set in stone for Alonso. I'll just be right there with you. Okay, I was just sending a message, a text, a WhatsApp message before the start of the stream. Well, the circuit has only straights as Chad. Yes, it's pretty much straights with a few chicanes and a few corners to connect them. So it's a lot of fun always. For it be like, oh boy, you bet we will screw up in the most special way possible for this very special day. Hell yeah, we got the. It would have been better if it was a full yellow Ferrari. I don't think they were allowed to do that though. So it's only kinda yellow, the Ferrari, but it's for their one of their 2,500 anniversaries. Um, yeah, every year they're celebrating an anniversary. It's insane. It's gonna be next year's gonna be like 10 years since Iñaki Rueda has joined the strategy department, and it's gonna be the SF10i because it's gonna be Iñaki Rueda. But yeah, the overalls, the yellow overalls, I think look insane. Oh, it's not started yet. No, it's not started yet. Mercedes switching to Hyundai engine supply next year? No. Feel bad for Albon. The Williams car actually loves the circuit, so the points were in reach. Definitely, yeah. He was en route for Q3, seeing what he was capable of in FP1 and FP2. The verse spins today. Well, I don't know if today, but perhaps tomorrow. 75th anniversary. Yeah, that's why it's the 70 SF75 this year's car. So Alpine straight line speed good for this track, like in Baku. Alpine straight line speed is the best out of pretty much any car. Doesn't matter which circuit it is. So yeah, it's gonna be good. What are your thoughts on the Vegas circuit, Ryan? We'll have to see how the cars. I mean, it's really hard to judge a track based on a track map. We have to see how the cars actually drive there. We're all pretty much against Zandvoort, if you remember correctly, when it first started, because well, it was very tight, but it's a great circuit for racing. So we don't know. Ferrari to pit signs and put one tire of each type, as well as dropping the guns on the Red Bull again, and Leclerc will be left out on old mediums again. Ah, yes, Ferrari strategy. Thank you so much for your donation. So the tires for this weekend are the C2, C3, and C4 compounds. So the explosive tires for the Ferrari. So the medium compounds for the Monza race weekend. 27-degree track temperature, so it's not really hot. 38-degree track temperature, 38% humidity, and just a little bit of wind from the southeast. So that's not going to have any effect pretty much unless it's gusty. It'll be so much disappointing if Ferrari lose this race. If Ferrari lose this race, right? I mean, we're expecting them to lose this race. Verstappen has only got a 5-place grid penalty, and he set a time in FP3 at the end where he was 6.5 tenths of a second faster than anyone else. That's something. Fair enough, but I hate the Vega circuit as for right now. Alameo, it don't even seem like it got much turns, but it does somehow. Yeah, let me check out the track map again. Vegas Grand Prix track layout. Is this it? Yeah, I mean, it's could be worse. Could be worse. Which driver do you think will get a surprise W here? I don't think there's going to be any surprise Ws here. We perhaps will get a surprise podium. Also, is my pick, to be honest, as it's Kainun. I tend to agree with that. I was just thinking when watching FP3. I was just thinking. People, well, Ocon today is using a helmet which pays tribute to Schumacher for the times he won here in Ferrari here at Monza. And I was thinking, there's like a few drivers that never run special like legend helmets, like, well, Alonso, one of them. And I was thinking, and Vettel sometimes does, but Alonso really doesn't. I was thinking why. I remembered, oh yeah, because he is. I mean, this sounds a bit too pretentious, but it's true. He is one of the legends. He doesn't need to run a legend-like helmet. He raced against Schumacher. He raced not against Senna, but I mean, if Senna wouldn't have died, I wouldn't be surprised if he was still racing at the early 2000s. Well, yeah, I mean, it would have been highly unlikely, but just getting some dust off of my Audi Quattro here. There we go. And is it just me or does Grofty just almost say 2002? I didn't really hear, unfortunately. I have the volume way down. Quali starts. Yes, qualifying is starting now. The Breeze replace who? Alex Albon. Yes, qualifying is underway. With all the penalties here, everyone should start from the back. Yes, everyone's at the 20th grid slot, one on top of the other. Good. Mix, but surprised me, only had 17 laps at practice, but maybe you are great enough to go to Q2, says a formal strategy. He didn't go out in Q1 in first practice because of Giovinazzi taking his spot, and then in FP2 he had a clutch issue. He had to stop the car. They pretty much had to change everything, and he only got a few laps at the middle to late part of FP3, and that was all the running he did this weekend. Just to put you in context, guys. Not much happened in practice. No one crashed. No one spun out. There were a few people going out, going straight through in turn one. But other than that, not much really happened. Lucky Albon has some time to recover from his surgery. Yes, let's hope to see him at the next race. What's your favorite track? It's Spa. The next one it's Monza. And yeah, the next one is Sandboard. So it's good to see them all so close. This has been a blast so far, and this is the end of the triple header of all my favorite circuits. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, definitely. I also disappointed with Ferrari's pit crew last week. Just last week. Good for you. Stroll, Tsunoda, Magnussen, and Schumacher are out on outlaps right now, or time lapse. It doesn't really say, but everyone apart from those is still inside the pits. Oblivious Trace is Spa, Zandvoort, and Silverstone for me. Silverstone, I don't really like Silverstone. I don't know why, but I don't know. I don't really like it to I don't like seeing it. I don't like driving it. It's just a circuit with not a lot of, I mean, I just don't vibe with it, you know? Singapore, Jeddah, Silverstone are probably my three favorites in terms of racing. Jeddah, really? That one? I mean, Singapore and Silverstone I can understand, but Jeddah, it's really dangerous. That one. Ah, yes, Stroll P1, of course. Yes, Stroll going all purple. Verstappen's coming out of the pits, which probably means everyone's gonna come out of the pits now. Zandvoort and Suzuka are designed by the same guy. Well, that's good. Yeah, I also really like Suzuka. Not my top three, but I really do like it. Marksman says, "Can I get a shout out? I'm from the Philippines." No, no, you cannot. I will definitely not read your message out loud on the stream. What happened to Albon? He's got appendicitis, so he's gonna have to get surgery today. Unfortunately, let's just hope that he gets better for next race. I mean, he's at least got a week off to get better. Tsunoda's got 2 purple sectors. Jeddah coated track, just horrible location. I disagree with that. It's a very dangerous track. It's very narrow, and yeah, it's overly risky. Um, so yeah, as I said, pretty much everyone's coming out now. Perez, Vettel, Verstappen, Leclerc, Sainz, Norris, Latifi, De Vries, Ricciardo. The only people still inside are the Alpines, the Mercedes, the Alphas, and Gasly. Well, the Mercedes are now coming out, so just the Alpines, the Alphas, and Gasly. Who will receive a penalty? Okay, so let's do one more round down because there are probably more people here than when we first started. We're gonna get Verstappen with a 5 place grid drop, Ocon with a 5 place grid drop, Perez with a 10 place grid drop, Bottas with a 15 place grid drop, Magnussen with a 15 place grid drop, Schumacher with a 15 place grid drop, Hamilton starts at the back of the grid, Sainz starts at the back of the grid, and Tsunoda starts at the back of the grid. That's gonna be all the penalties for today, for tomorrow. Well. Who's gonna replace Albon? Nick De Vries. He's already out on the track. Yeah, no changes to the guys who are out yet. Tsunoda's leading the timings in front of Magnussen, Vettel, Schumacher, and Stroll. Not much of a representative few cars there. Where's Kubica? Probably inside of the pits. Perez goes P1, 7/10 of a second faster than Yuki. Tsunoda starting next week, not tomorrow. Yeah, Tsunoda's got a ton of penalties. It's got a start at the back of the grid due to multiple power unit component changes, 10 place grid penalty after collecting 5 reprimands, and a 3 place grid penalty for ignoring yellow flags. That's all it's got for tomorrow. Verstappen goes just half a tenth faster than his teammate Checo. Nick De Vries goes fourth in front of Kevin Magnussen, and Latifi goes faster than Nick, just by a very small margin. Let's see. Shout out from Brookwood, Alabama. That's in the US, right? Shout out to you too, 92 NAS 32. Let's see. Leclerc going for a fastest lap right now. Sainz, yes, going very, very fast, but not as fast as his teammate. Lewis Hamilton also out for a fast lap. Still no sign from Alonso, Ocon, Joe Gasly, or Bottas out on the track. I don't know what they're waiting for. Norris goes third fastest as Sainz goes fastest overall by 1 second. Then Leclerc overtakes him, already going a tenth of a second faster. Lost a lot of time on the third sector there. Daniel Ricciardo improves up into 10th place, with Lewis Hamilton up into 6th place, right behind Lando Norris. George Russell going right in front of both of the Red Bulls, going third fastest overall. Alonso and Ocon are on outlaps right now, with Bottas joining them, and so is Zhou Wan Yu. The one we're not seeing anything from still yet is Gasly. Okay, Gasly's on an out lap now. Once again, yeah. Yuki Tsunoda also on an out lap, by the way. 10 minutes left to the end of this Q1 session. The GOAT in 9th. Ah, yes, the GOAT. No, but this is a really good circuit for Williams. Barbados watching. Thank you for your commentary, says Dwayne Arthur. Thank you so much for watching, dude. Maybe 47 to 53 laps? 53 laps. Okay, yes, that's the amount of laps that are gonna have the drivers are gonna have for tomorrow's race. This is Ferrari's race to lose. Kinda. I mean, there's not much you can do with a driver that's like 7/10 of a second faster than your car. South Africa watching, says Leslie Green. Kenya from Chelimo. Watching from the Philippines is Jules Allison. Malaysia from Jesus Tiffy. Taiwan from Chianan Yang Wan. From the Netherlands by K Dildo. Nice. Jamaican watching from It's Kanu. Nice. Greece from Angelos. Okay, so let's see. People coming across the line right now. Stroll improves on his time and is up into 12th place in front of Ricciardo. De Vries across the line right now. No, he comes in. De Vries is going to come in. Oh, no, he comes across the line and improves up into 8th place, and Latifi up into 9th place. So De Vries is already in front of Latifi. Youssef Saoula from Morocco. Ciso 41 from Germany. Offshore UK sector from Arjan Bandhoft. Formal strategy from Germany. Yeah, I imagined. I figured. From the Republic of Benin. Where the fuck is that? From Croatia, says Clara May. Impala 40 from Germany as well. From Perth, Australia, from Dan Shepard. Let's see. Right now we have Leclerc leading from Sainz, Russell, Verstappen, Perez, Norris, Hamilton, De Vries, Latifi, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Stroll, Ricciardo, Schumacher, and Vettel, with Alonso, Ocon, Joe Gasly, and Bottas all in the elimination zone after not having set any times. Ricciardo is going to come across the line now after a yellow first sector. He improves 2 places and is up into 11th place. Let's see. Ocon up into 7th place after crossing the line. Alonso goes 6th in front of Norris, so best of the rest for Alonso. As of now, Bottas improves up, sets a time, the 15th fastest, and Joe already much faster than that, 10th. I think that's because of the toe, though. 13th fastest for Gasly, as Checo improves up into 3rd place right now. 3rd place for Checo. Yuki Tsunoda goes up into 5th place. A great lap from Yuki. A great lap from Yuki. Best of the rest and faster than Max Verstappen. I didn't know why I said it so calmly. It's like a huge time. Let me try that again. And 5th place for Yuki Tsunoda. That's much better. Oh, look, it's Peter Sauer. Hell yeah. Mr. Audi himself. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Mr. Alfa Romeo. Wink, wink. Casablanca in Morocco, says Hassan. Taipei, Taiwan from Steve Willison. Let's see, Verstappen goes fastest by 3.5 tenths of a second. And is right now P1, of course. It's no good that I'm already thinking of food. And we have 5 minutes left to the end of Q1. Yeah, I had a decent breakfast, but I watched a video of someone opening a wheel of cheese before the start of the stream, and that got me hungry. I had yogurt, sweetened yogurt with some frosted flakes, a few Cheerios in there as well, and a lot of strawberries and some banana as well. It was really good. It was really good. But yeah, I want more. Hey Ryan, is Max that much faster than Checo? How much of their time difference over the past few races do you feel is the car? Well, before the break, when we were still rooting perhaps for a Checo competitiveness in the championship thing, Helmut Marko came out and was like, "Yeah, that's gonna end soon because we're gonna pivot the car um, more towards Max, and yeah, so Checo's championship hopes are gonna end now." He just admitted that, so it's no shock to see that. It's probably, I mean, it's definitely the driver as well, but it's got a lot to do with the car also. I mean, I would say it's 50% the driver, 50% the car. George not being a wingman. Why does George have to be a wingman? George wants to go and be the main man, not the wingman. He doesn't need to be a wingman. He's got his own wings. Go Tiffy Q2? Perhaps. Perhaps. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see both of the Williams in Q2. Let's see. Oh, there's not just a single power unit at the back of the pack. It's not just Ferrari, it's also Mercedes. And I'm really worried about the Aston Martins right now. P18 and P20 not looking good at all. They're still in the pits with 3 minutes left to go to the end of the session. Well, there's also only 2 cars out on the track right now, the 2 Haases, and that's literally it. I think it's Magnussen giving Schumacher a tow. No, Schumacher giving Magnussen a tow now. Let's see, across the line, Schumacher improves slightly on his time, and Magnussen goes up into 11th place. So that's really good. That's really good. I think that's going to be the final time for Magnussen, and now they're going to come in. I don't know if they're even going to come in. I think that's going to be it, and perhaps Schumacher's now going to get a tow, perhaps. I don't know how they figure that one. Oh, Magnussen's time's been deleted. So both of the Haases are probably out right now of Q1. That's definitely very, very bad. Not good whatsoever. Magnussen's time deleted. That's a big F in the chat. A big F. Just a huge, massive, juicy F. Yes. So Vettel now leading the pack. Why time deleted? Probably because exceeding track limits. Hey, says Ronaldo Topo. You thought I was gonna say something else, didn't you? A juicy F. A big, thick, juicy F. Yeah, Vettel is leading the pack. He is sacrificing himself pretty much for the rest of the drivers. Everyone from then back has a tow. He's improving a lot on his time still, though. But yeah, he's not. He's gonna have to slice through the air. Tsunoda has the pace, but a stupid grid penalty will stop him. Well, he got the grid penalty because he got 5 reprimands, and then he ignored yellow flag, so he got another penalty. I mean, it's pretty much his fault. No one else has a penalty like that. Let's see, Sebastian Vettel gonna come across the line in just a few seconds. The first driver of the final set of Q1 runners. Vettel across the line up into 14th place. Bottas is sitting in 18th, goes up into 11th. Zhou Guanyu is 12th right now. He will be improving up to 8th place. Pierre Gasly 16th. He will be moving up into 7th place. Lance Stroll, he is 19th right now. Across the line, he comes. Lance Stroll will finish 17th. Nick De Vries, right now sitting 14th, moves up into 12th place. Fernando Alonso is sitting in 9th with a yellow second sector. Across the line, does not improve. Ricciardo, P18 for Ricciardo. Across the line, so Hamilton first, up into 9th place. Ricciardo's going to come next, I think. Let's see. Norris, I don't think he's going to be improving either. Ricciardo across the line, up into 12th place. So that puts Go Tiffy out of Q1. That's Magnussen improving up into 18th place. And that's Go Tiffy, I think, out of qualifying. That's Go Tiffy, Vettel, Magnussen, Stroll, and Schumacher out of Q1. Yes, that's Go Tiffy out of Q1, but De Vries is through though on his first Formula 1 qualifying. After just one practice session, he's already quicker than the GOAT himself. That shows a lot of promise. I mean, if you're quicker than the best driver of all time, that's really good for you. Go Tiffy sacrifices. Of course, that's, yeah, he just did that to he just sacrificed himself for the rest of the sport. That's what happened. Oh, damn. Okay, so he just didn't stop into turn 1. That's what happened with Go Tiffy. He just didn't stop into turn 1. Okay. Well, yeah. He was on for a good one. Go Tiffy's out of Q1 though. AlphaTauri is strong. Yes, AlphaTauri is looking strong. And Zhou and you as well. Zhou's looking much better than Bottas. Hamilton will start on Tuesday. Why on Tuesday? Because of the penalties? Oh, did Vettel's... No, yeah, Vettel's time got deleted. Bottas, for some reason, in front of De Vries now. Okay. But Nick De Vries still through to Q2. Yeah, so Latifi, Vettel, Stroll, Magnussen, and Schumacher are all out of qualifying, and by a big margin. Well, from Stroll down from a big margin. Latifi and Vettel were just half a tenth away or less. Vettel losing motivation. Dude, he's out by the end of the season. I don't think he's already got any motivation left, but it's good to still see him there on the grid right now. So Magnussen getting out of the car. I'm still thinking of cheese. I don't know if I told you guys, I saw a guy opening a wheel of cheese before we came in. The Vries time deleted? Yes, but I think it's still through. It was a Parmesano Reggiano wheel. Oh, so fucking good. Oh, I have cheese downstairs. I'm in James May mode. Cheese versus cheese. Cheese. Okay. Zhou has really impressed. Yes, he is an amazing driver. Check out my video coming out at the end of next week, I think. You're gonna want to take a look at it if you think Zhou is a great driver, because I do agree with that. I'm gonna get some cheese. Yeah, I'm getting you people hungry for cheese, I think. I want some wine to go with your cheese. Yeah, we had how do you say this in English? Oh, I have there's a name for it. I don't know how to pronounce it. Charcuterie board, something like that. Yeah, it was like a lot of different Yeah, I have no idea how to call it in English, but there was a lot of cheese and a lot of meat, and it was good. Hey Ryan, can I grab some of your cheese? Yes, you can grab some of my cheese. Not all. I dude, calm the fuck down. I don't know. If you meant that, what I think you meant, like, calm down. No, but if you meant like real wheel of cheese, yeah, sure, you can go right ahead. Yo, what the fuck happened to the half speed? No idea, dude. No idea. Yes, as did you know, dude? You're fucking evil. You're fucking evil. Getting really hungry, says King Chu. Hello, King Chu. Haven't seen you before now. Before just now. What you fart? I didn't fart. I didn't fart. But yes, I'm gonna finish the stream. I'm gonna get some cheese. All this taco cheese makes me think of Wallace and Gromit. Ah, yeah, the classic cheese. The cheese guys. Yeah, we're gonna get through with Q2 in just a few seconds. I don't have cheese here, but I do have this. I bought this specially to eat like this because I've been craving this for like a few weeks. It's literally like chocolate chips. I just bought white chocolate chips because I didn't want black ones or milk chocolate ones. Just wanted white chocolate chips, and I've been eating them like this. It's good. Alvin has appendicitis. Yes, indeed, he does. Okay, so we're gonna get through with Q2 in just a few seconds. Um, food review. Oh hell yeah. Um, cutting the cheese is a lingo for farting. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. King Juice Rolling Studio says I'm crackers about cheese. A lot of people really like cheese. I kind of like cheese. I mean, I can only eat cheese when I'm craving cheese. You know what I mean? The other times I'm like, yeah, whatever. But if I really want cheese, then oh, it's good. Oh yeah, remember to like and subscribe. I mean, if you're onto the cheese talk, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, of course. Q2 is already underway, so let's stop talking about cheese. That's the last time I'm gonna mention cheese, and then let's get on with qualifying. 14 minutes left to the end of Q2. No one is out from the pits yet. No one has set a banker time. No one's out for an outlap. We're all just waiting. Who's gonna be the first one to go out and set a lap time, and then everyone's gonna follow pretty much. I know people who hate cheese. Yeah, me too. Stop about cheese. Stop it about cheese. Stop. Contract extension for Ryan. We haven't discussed that yet, but I'm hoping for a contract extension into next season as well. Yes. I'm on constant 1-year deals. Alonso has a good chance to be in front because of all the penalties if we can get it together by the end. Definitely. Yes, 100%. We might be on for the last time he can like fight for a pole position today. Ever tried Dutch cheese? Yes, I have. Stop it with the cheese. Stop it with the cheese. Come on. Yes, when I was in Amsterdam, I tried it. It was good. It was a store of everything Gouda and some other cheeses as well, but mostly Gouda. Mozzarella, I don't really like mozzarella cheese other than like in pizza. And even then, I don't like a lot of cheese on my pizza. Stop talking about cheese, guys. Come on. If you ask me questions about cheese, I need to answer them. Stop it. Stop with the cheese. Everyone's going out now. Come on. Let's look at the map. No. Stop it with the cheese. I'm not going to answer any more cheese questions. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the timings now. That's Mercedes, that's Red Bull, that's Ferrari. Ferrari looks like McDonald's fries. Yeah, that's true. The back of the Ferrari looks like McDonald's fries. Talking about stuff that makes me hungry. Let's see, the Tifosi all there on the grandstands. Why are they not showing the live times or the map or anything? Okay, let me go into the data channel to see who's out on the track. It's Verstappen, Leclerc, Sainz, Perez, Russell, Zhou. Okay, so literally everyone other than Tsunoda is on an outlap now. Why are we talking about a lap comparison between a Formula One car, a safety car, and a family car? It's a 45 seconds slower safety car than a Formula One car, just FYI. And a family car, depends on which family car, 75 seconds lower than a Formula One car. A family car could be a 1996 Renault Clio, but it can also be a Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. I mean, those are two family cars, definitely. Let's see, Joe across the line. Everybody's so slow, man, says Joe. Ah, yes, welcome to Monza qualifying, dude. Hope you're having a good time here. Yeah, Yuki's in. Verstappen's gonna be cutting through the air. I think it makes a lot of sense. Seeing he could still get pole position even when doing that. Garshuritsa says Ferrari. I'm loving it. Yes, definitely. Yeah, it does look like the container as well because of the red. Thank you for your donation, dude. Yuki has still not come out. Just FYI. Versus G-Wagon family car or Tesla Model X Plaid Plus. Yeah, exactly. Like a family car is very it doesn't narrow it down in the slightest. Ambiguous, that's the word I was looking for. Very ambiguous. Let's see, Verstappen gonna come across the line now. Fastest time, of course. Fastest third sector as well. Lewis Hamilton. Okay, so it's Perez coming second, Gasly third, Bottas fourth, De Vries fifth, and Zhou sixth. Ocon goes fourth fastest. Hamilton goes third fastest. Russell across the line, he goes fourth fastest. Carlos Sainz goes fastest overall. And up next is, I think it's going to be Ricciardo, and then it's going to be Alonso. Or is it going to be Norris? It's going to be Ricciardo, P11, and Alonso, P6. Let's see, right now across the line, Lando Norris goes 9th fastest. Looks like Max is saving his fastest lap for the end. He was the first one out in traffic. He's not going to be going through and beating everyone there. Oh, Russell with a big lockup and Leclerc with a big lock with running over a chicane. The fries versus pastry. Says 52. Ah, hell yeah. I love my Formula 1 2023 drivers. Nick the Fries and Oscar Pastry. Well, we also had, I'm not going to say his name, but the Russian dude. It was also on themed like that. You know who I'm talking about. So yeah, people are coming in now. Leclerc's going out for a second fast lap to see what he can do. Where is he? Oh, he's 14th. He hasn't set a time yet. Yeah, or a super slow one. But he's improving, of course. Let's see what he can do without anyone in front. He's gonna have to do some quick setup changes to come out for the last run of Q2 there. Hamilton a bit cheesy today, says Pop-Up-san. Oof, Ascari. Oh, he almost lost it in Ascari there. But still got a purple second sector. Alonso's in the pits. Yeah, the second sector is the one where you don't need downforce, pretty much. I mean, sorry, where you do need downforce, when you don't need a slipstream is what I was trying to say. Let's see, across the line. Oh, he goes second fastest without any toe. 0.3 of a second slower than Carlos Sainz. Cathy Cosgrove got it, yeah. She got it. Stop it, guys. I don't want to talk about cheese anymore. People are gonna stop watching if I keep talking about cheese. What's the dinner plate covering half your face? It's the microphone and a pop filter. That's what it is. I have an arm here for the microphone, the pop filter, and the microphone itself. That's where you're hearing me through, right? Unless I forgot to change this here on Discord. No, okay, we're good. Yeah, you're listening to me through what you're supposed to listen to me through. You taking off, King Chu? Oh, King Chu's leaving? Well, if you're leaving, goodbye, King Chu. If you're not, stick around, please. Okay, so right now we have Sainz in front of Leclerc, Verstappen, Perez, Hamilton, Russell, Alonso, Gasly, Ocon, Norris, Bottas, De Vries, Zhou, Ricciardo, and Tsunoda. I think the Alpines have a bit more pace there. I don't think they're giving it their all. It's very contrasting with qualifying, with practice. This one, Alonso was faster than the Mercedes. Let's see what happens. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, let's go through the rundowns once again before the start of the final set of runs for Q3. Let's do a rundown of the penalties once again. So Verstappen has a 5-place grid drop. Ocon has a 5-place grid drop. Perez has a 10-place grid drop. Bottas has a 15-place grid drop. Magnussen has a 15-place grid drop. Schumacher has a 15-place grid drop. Hamilton has a start at the back of the grid. Sainz starts at the back of the grid. And Tsunoda starts at the back of the grid. That's it as of now. That's it as of now. What's going on with Tsunoda? He's probably not going to set a time because he'd rather save the tires for the race tomorrow. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. He's probably going to come out and give a tow to someone, probably Gasly, but that's probably going to be it. Well, maybe he just gets a run in to get through to Q3 to perhaps give a tow to Gasly. We'll have to see. There's a lot of strategy going on when it comes to that. So there's a lot of cars already coming out. 3 minutes left to go to the end of Q2. McLaren were expecting 2 cars in Q3. You're talking to Daniel Ricciardo, dude, here. I don't know if you're in tune with this guy's possibilities. Go Tiffy, the fastest Go Tiffy is out in Q1. Oh, I saw a brutal tweet. In FP1, Ricciardo got close to a photographer on the pit lane, and he said, I would like to run him over, something like that. I wouldn't mind running him over. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind running him over. And someone retweeted it and said, I think the team wouldn't mind you getting into Q2. And it was like, oh, fuck, dude. Fuck. It was insane. I wouldn't lie, man. I expect it has to be in Alpine's position right now or even better this year. Yeah, I was voting for them to be best of the rest pretty much. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, Yuki Tsunoda's getting out of the car. So that's the end of qualifying for him. So with the 1,000 penalties that he's getting, it's best that they save that engine. They save the tires. Well, the engine doesn't need saving. They're fitting a new one for tomorrow, but still. Okay. Louis Cypher says, "I'd be happy to hit one of them." Yeah, that's it. And someone retweeted and was like, "Yeah, and the team would be happy if you hit Q2." Something like it was that. Yeah, it was devastating. It was brutal, dude. Brutal. Okay, so let's see. Everyone apart from the top four is going out for another run. Nick Debris is leading the pack in front of one of the Alphas, with the other Alpha quite a bit back. And the Alpines are at the back of the pack. Going a bit too slow there, one of the Alpines. The other one's extremely close. I don't think they're gonna get on that well during this. Oh, they barely made it through. Barely made it. And that's the Breeze going really wide, and that's his quali lap over pretty much. Yes, he went really wide, and I think he's gonna get pushed down right now if everyone keeps improving. Bottas, yellow first sector, by the way, he's not improving as of now, and now he's got the clean air in front, so that's not what you want here. Zhou either. Zhou's not improving either, so P11 and P13 for both. Bottas is improving on the second sector. That's the one I said doesn't really require slipstream. Zhou also improving on the second sector. Norris is the driver at risk right now, and let's see what they can do when they come across the line. The first driver to come across the line is gonna be Bottas. Gasly has a yellow second sector, by the way. That's why I got them mixed up. Let's see. Checker flag is being shown. Valtteri Bottas across the line. Just barely improves on his time. Not enough to make up any place. So Bottas is out of qualifying. Zhou is out of qualifying. Let's see. Gasly across the line very shortly. Norris and Ricciardo both improving on their times. Gasly slightly improves on his time. Norris improves up into 7th, drops Gasly and Ocon down. Oh, Ricciardo improves and drops Ocon out. Alonso P9 right now does not improve that much on his time. Ocon, though. Ocon does not improve that much on his time either. P11 for him. Ocon's out of qualifying, and that is it. Ocon is out of qualifying. Bottas is out of qualifying. De Vries is out of qualifying. Zhou and Tsunoda all out. That's a shocker for Alpine and for Ocon as well. They just didn't have the pace down there. I was saying they were living a bit of the gap was a bit too wide, and yeah, they lost a lot of time on the third sector. I don't know why, but yeah, Alonso only slightly improved on his time. Let's see. Let's go on board right now with Nick De Vries. Yeah, he got oversteer onto the second chicane after Curva Grande. Yeah, looked up the rears. That's what happened. That's what gave him the oversteer, and never saw anyone lock up the rear tires, but whatever. And that's Hamilton going, yeah, at the same chicane, but at the exit, going out of the track and into the gravel with one of those tires, and that's definitely not what you want. Let's see, Norris team radio. The AlphaTauri got released into me. Oh, definitely they did. They definitely did. I have to watch this stream instead of Quali because ESPN is refusing to broadcast it, says Fred Lute Lama 123. That's unfortunate. But welcome aboard. You gained the new subscriber, says Azedin Karbach. I think I read it right. Thank you so much. Make sure to like the stream if you're enjoying so far. And just a disclaimer, because I saw you guys commenting on posts and stuff and on videos. This is not my channel. Just FYI, just like a disclaimer, this is where I'm the host of the streams on race weekends, on qualifying, and on race and during the race sessions. But yes, I have my own channel, Raian F1. The link is in the description, where I upload a lot of videos about Formula One and topics that interest me of the sport. Every facet I think that I have covered so far, and I'm not gonna stop. So yeah, if you want to check it out, the link is in the description. This is your channel, Ryan. No, it is not. No, it is not. Not your channel. No, it's not my channel. No, no, no. Oh, you won't be getting any cheese after this stream. Nice. Um, it is your channel, Ryan. Just don't realize it yet. Well, I mean, thank you, but oh, the yellow shirts, the yellow Ferrari shirts look so good. They look insane. You belong to us, says Jose Martinez. Yes, I belong to the stream, of course. Yes, I mean it's not like I'm just saying, I'm just letting you guys know, because there was some confusion last stream when we were talking about where there was some questions about donations, but it's all good. I mean, it's a good relationship that we have here, and we both make this possible. I mean, I'm just the face of the stream and the voice, and then Race and Statistics is who takes care of the channels, of the polls, of the graphs, of the timing sheets, and getting me here as well. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I think you got a video about a blown diffuser. I'm pretty sure I watched it before I found this channel. Oh, really? Oblivious Stray. Okay, yes, I did get a video about that, and it did really, really bad on the first, like, few months since it came out. It's now done pretty well now. I think it's one of my most viewed videos of the last month. It's really taken off. It was a really low performing video in the first few weeks, the first few months even. It was a 10 out of 10, like the worst performing video, but it's done quite decent now. That's what I love about my content. 3-4 months after it was first voted, it's still fresh because it's still relevant. I try to make a lot of content like that, a lot of relevant, on time, like not tied to any season's content. And then yeah, I also talk some gossip and stuff. Yeah, I found it before the channel. Oh well, that's good. That's good. Well, we're gonna get going with Q3 in just a few minutes, but yes, of course. Make sure to leave a like on the stream and subscribe to this channel. Really helps us out to continue going on with the streams, and helps us in the algorithm. If you like the stream, shows it to more people, so we get more people watching, and we grow the community. Albon says everything's all right after surgery. Do we have already news of Alex Albon? Let me go on Twitter. Let's see. Appendicitis surgery and no racing isn't what I was expecting this weekend. Oh, is next race Singapore? So yeah, no news about the surgery yet. Let's see what's up next for the calendar. Okay, so Singapore is up next. Yeah. Just a disclaimer, guys. Just an FYI. I'm not gonna be commentating for the race on Singapore, because we are gonna leave the space to Farrell, the guy who does the practice session commentaries. He wanted to do a race, and yeah, so he's gonna do Singapore. I'm gonna do qualifying session for Singapore, of course, still, but I'm not gonna commentate the race. It's gonna be really weird, but I'm not gonna be commentating the race. Uh, but yeah, just letting you all know so you don't get surprised next weekend. Well, not next weekend, next race weekend, when we get to Singapore on the race and you don't listen to me. You hear someone else. But yeah, I'll be here for qualifying on Singapore and for Suzuka as well. So if you're worrying about that, don't. Q3 is already underway. Q3 is already underway. I'll do the commentary for one of the free practices at Jose Martinez. Are you really gonna? I mean, I would tune into that. We'll miss you. No, don't worry. We'll be here for qualifying, and then for the next race, it's gonna be fine. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, Jose Marti, if you wanna get here to to do a practice session, we can co-commentate. Don't boo, guys. Don't be those guys. Be nice. Be nice. We have a nice community and we have to be welcome. It's his first race. He's gonna be really excited, and we have to support him because yeah, it's not easy to commentate on a race. It takes a lot of practice. So yeah, we have to be mindful of that. Okay, Q3 people are already coming out. Oh, look, it's Mr. Checo Senior. Will he commentate to us about cheese? I mean, if you ask him to talk about cheese, he may talk about cheese. But I cannot make any promises. I cannot make any promises. Yes, you have to make a petition and sign it for him to talk about cheese, and then send it to him via fax, and then you'll just see what comes out. Okay, so Hamilton and Russell are just now coming out of the pits. Everyone else is already on the track, so that's a bit of a weird strategy for those two. They're going to be running on different timings than anyone else, but yeah. Let's see, everyone's warming up their soft tires. There were some Norris, I think, is the first one of the queue. He was running on used soft tire, so he is sacrificing his run pretty much, his first run, to be the first one out of the pits. You have the market cornered on cheese, Michel Ferrero. I wish I had that kind of power. Who have grid penalties? I'll tell you guys at the end of Q3. I'll tell you guys at the end of Q3. It's half the pack. Alonso giving Ricciardo a tow. Kinda, I think. Yes. But Alonso's getting a tow from Norris, I think. Everyone's giving everyone the slipstream. It's very noble of Norris to go out first. So let's see. Yeah, everyone's out on fast laps. No one's crossed the first sector barrier. Well, yeah, people are starting to cross the first sector barrier now. Sainz gets a purple first sector, by the way. The three possible polemen, Leclerc, Sainz, and Verstappen. Sainz is the fastest out of the three as of now with a purple first sector. Can Alonso get better than P9? I think he definitely can. He definitely can. But he's slowing down now. I don't know why. He's really slowing down. He's letting everyone past. I hope his car is fine. Let's see. Max Verstappen, purple second sector. Purple second sector. Let's see. Alonso's coming into the pits. Alonso's not setting a time. Leclerc goes fastest. Sainz goes faster than Leclerc. And Verstappen goes third fastest. Slower than the two Ferraris. Okay. Lewis Hamilton across the line, faster than Ricciardo, but slower than Norris. And Russell goes faster than Norris. So far, we have Sainz in front of Gasly, then Verstappen, Perez, Russell, Norris, Hamilton, Ricciardo, and Gasly. Oh, look, it's Schwartzman. Smooth operator. Oh, hell yeah. Verstappen almost 0.3 of a second slower than Sainz. So they were sandbagging. Perhaps in practice. Sainz is getting better at quali. Yes, he is. That's 2 seconds covering the top 10. Yeah, that's a lot. That's like a lot. Between Perez and Verstappen, there's half a second. And then between Perez and Norris, there's like another 7/10. And then from Norris to Hamilton, it's another half a second. Yeah, that's a big widespread gap. Okay, so Alonso's gonna get a one shot qualifying here. Let's hope he doesn't screw it up. Yeah, he decided to abort. I don't know why. Perhaps he went wide in turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On turn 6, I think he went wide, and that's when he decided to stop pushing, but we haven't seen any confirmation of that. 4 minutes left to the end of the session. 4 minutes left. Oh, burrito de carne asada con queso. Just another dude. Yes. Yes, I need that right now. I really do need that. Who's the commentator? Hi, I'm Ryan from the Raian F1 YouTube channel, commentating on qualifying like I always do here and for the race as well. How are you? I'm assuming welcome to the channel. Yeah, we do watch-alongs of all the sessions. I'm here for Quali and the race, and we're now watching Monza qualifying. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoy. Okay, 3 minutes left to go to the end of the session. We have... Is that Alonso going out first? Alonso's going out first. It's really weird. Right, are you single? No, I'm not. I subscribe. Well, thank you. Welcome, Cranky Cow 35. Why didn't they send Yuki? Because Yuki is no longer in qualifying. He was out in Q2. You're not commentating though. If there were alone, I'd have no clue what's going on. I think you would have. So Sainz, Leclerc, Perez, Norris, Ricciardo, Gasly, and Alonso are out on outlaps. Russell and Hamilton are the only ones yet to leave the pits. It's a bit of a weird strategy for Alonso. He is... Oh, he's slowing. I think he's behind the other Red Bull now. Yeah, I think he's let... Oh, okay, so he went out first, and then he slowed down. They let Verstappen by. So this is the run. Like 2 minutes left to go. This is the run where everyone slows before turn 11. And it creates a massive pileup of drivers who don't want to go first. So yes, we will see what happens now. I think that's just gonna be the Red Bull going out first. Yes, and Alonso's gonna go second. Alonso hasn't set a time yet. The only driver not to set a time in Q2, and then it's gonna be Gasly, I think, in third place. So let's see, 1.5 minutes remaining to the end of this session. There's still enough time for pretty much everyone to finish their outlaps now at the pace that they are going. Let's see, 1 minute left to go. So yes, I think everyone's going to be able to cross the line and start a fast lap now. DRS open and everyone is through pretty much now. The first one to come across the line is going to be Checo Perez, followed by Fernando Alonso and Pierre Gasly in around 20 to 30 seconds. We don't have any sector information here, and I don't want to switch off the live feed because I don't want to miss anything. Leclerc, Verstappen, and Sainz are the three possible pole sitters right now. Leclerc has just improved on his first sector time. So has Max Verstappen, but they are still both 2/10 behind Carlos Sainz pretty much. Well, not Leclerc, but Verstappen is. 10 seconds left to the end of qualifying. Perez improves slightly on his time, P4. Alonso moves up into P6. That's 6th place for Alonso as of now. Gasly improves up into 7th place. That's Leclerc with a purple second sector. Carlos Sainz giving him a tow. Green second sector. Let's see. Oh, purple second sector for Max Verstappen as they come close to the end of the line. Turn 11 they go. And that's going to be... Oh, Alonso's time deleted. P6 for Lando Norris. So Alonso's going to be starting at the back of the grid. That's Carlos Sainz, P1. Is Max Verstappen going to be able to beat that? Let's see. He comes across the line. He does not. So Leclerc's going to be starting on pole position here in Monza. Verstappen second place. Carlos Sainz in third. Max Verstappen in fourth. Lewis Hamilton in fifth. Russell in sixth. Norris in seventh. Ricciardo in eighth. Gasly in ninth. And Alonso with no time set will be starting in 10th place. Is Alonso going for another lap? I mean, he technically has the time. He didn't cross the line yet. I mean, he didn't cross the checkered flag. I think that's better than no time. No, he has aborted. Okay, so Alonso, no time set, and he's going to be starting from 10th place. That was really stupid. Alonso didn't play it right today. He aborted the first lap, and then he ran wide on the second lap, and then, yeah, he didn't set any times. P10 for him. McLaren 7-8, a great show for the McLaren team. Leclerc on pole position for tomorrow. That's effective pole positions. I'm going to run down through the qualifying positions now, through the penalties now. Verstappen, 5th place grid drop. Ocon, 5th place grid drop. Perez, 10th place grid drop. Bottas, 15th place grid drop. Magnussen, 15th place grid drop. Schumacher, 15th place grid drop. Hamilton started at the back of the grid. Sainz started at the back of the grid. And Tsunoda started at the back of the grid. So that's going to be the penalties for tomorrow's race. Qualifying positions have been set, but are going to be changed for tomorrow. Very changed. Max Verstappen, 1.5 tenths lower. He said they are going to be fine tomorrow. This wasn't a great lap, but he is hoping for a good lap tomorrow. So, P1 for Leclerc. Let's do a full round down before we end the stream. It's going to be P1 for Leclerc in front of Verstappen, Sainz, Perez, Hamilton, Russell, Norris, Ricciardo, Gasly, and Alonso. We're not going to be going through the positions for the starting grid tomorrow because they're all going to be jumbled up. But that's Q3 for ya. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. That's gonna be it for us today here at the Racing Statistics YouTube channel. Make sure to leave a like, to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, so make sure to check out my channel if you want to see what else I have to say. Raian F1, the link is in the description. Hang out with us on Twitter. My ad is F1 Ryan. Then we have Racing Statistics or Statistics Race. It's one of those two. On Twitter, yeah, if you want to just continue with the banter there and talking about cheese. And yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. I'm going to go eat some cheese now. Bye.